Hi, my name is John Zoshak, and I am a senior product manager for the mobile team. And I'm going to walk you through some of our new features that we shipped earlier this year. But first, we have a legal slide. And although it is giving me bad memories of law school, it is mandatory. And just before we get started, a little bit about me. I've picked up some new hobbies since March. I am working on my sourdough starter. I've been doing a lot of hiking up and down my stairs, and I love to travel, but I'm mostly doing that in my mind these days. So that is what I've been up to. This is what Smartsheet's been up to. We released an entirely new conversations update. We released image markup. Our new home and navigation experience came out for iOS, coming soon on Android, and our new view for Sheets that we're calling Mobile View, which is now out for iOS and coming soon on Android. And as I go through this, I'm going to give you some of my own insights into how I use mobile, because I myself am an avid user of the mobile app. First, let's start with image markup and conversations. So we released this earlier this year on iOS and Android. And really what we're doing here is we're enabling people to call out what's important in a photo. When I was building this, I was thinking of people out in the field that might have to take a picture of a construction site and call something out and send it back to the main office. But this is really for anybody that needs to call out important information in photos. And so you can crop, rotate, use the pen tool, and add text. And I will show you all of that in the demo. We've also refreshed our conversations experience. It has a brand new UI. Two of the cool things about it is you can now see your entire thread from one screen, whereas before you had to do some tapping to get there. We've also made it so when you go from notifications, it takes you right to the conversation instead of having to tap into it a couple times. So we've just made conversations much easier to use and look better. And now for our new home and navigation, which we're really excited about. You may notice that we have totally refreshed the design. Recents and favorites are now in your home tab, and we've also added search to both the main tabs. And I will walk you through all of this when I get to the demo. And we've also, not content to redesign our mobile nav and home, we also launched an entirely new view for your sheets on mobile, which we're calling Mobile View. And we think it is the best way to view a sheet on your phone. And this really came out of talking to you all. I remember being at Engage last year when we could meet in person, which I took for granted, and hearing that, grid view can just be a little hard to use on the screen. It's small, you have to scroll around, you might need to zoom in and out. And we really wanted to take this as an opportunity to really rethink how Smartsheet should be viewed on a phone. And we built Mobile View. This is Mobile View. It takes a row in your sheet and condenses it down to this kind of digestible card format. And from this, you can take quick actions and just get to your work faster. And we are really excited about it. But enough talking about it. Let's just dig into the demo here. And so I am going to do some magic here with my phone and start to screen share. Because of course, this is a mobile demo. And a mobile demo wouldn't be that without my phone. All right, we are pulling this up. I think everybody can see this now, which is pretty neat. So yeah, this is my home screen. The first thing you'll notice is that it looks completely different. We did this for readability and clarity, but we also just think it looks a lot better. We are really excited about it. Recents and favorites is now the home tab. And that came out of some research we did last year that basically said recents is the fastest way to get to any object on Smartsheet. And I can look at the times and see that. And so we decided to make it front and center here so you can really just pick up right where you left off. The other thing that we did is we added search to both of our main tabs. So if you tap browse here, you'll notice that search stays on the top. And that came out of research talking to you all. Search is really kind of a backup option when you can't find something. So we wanted to give you the opportunity to access search from wherever you are instead of just going to a separate tab to do that. The other thing is I found workspaces was kind of hard to see on the homepage because it's just that little tab on the top. So we gave workspaces its due and we gave it its own section under browse. And our old home, which is the Sheets tab here, it's an alphabetized list of all of your sheets, reports, and dashboards. And you can still get to that. You just go to the Browse tab and tap Sheets. So that's all there. Notifications is the same notifications you know and love. It just got a little bit of a visual refresh, and so you can still access all of them and your requests. And that is it from New Home and Nav. Like I said, this just launched on iOS, and it's coming soon on Android. And I'm just very excited to get this out and get it into your hands. Next, let's talk about mobile view. So I'm going to launch my launch tracker here. And to get to mobile view, all you have to do is just tap this three-dot menu in the top right corner. This first set of icons here is your view switcher. And so you can go to grid view, card view, list view, and calendar view, but we're going to talk about mobile view. And so like I said before, this really just condenses a row into this digestible format, so you can kind of get the whole sense without scrolling around, without zooming in. You can just kind of see everything in one screen. And I've been using mobile view a lot. My favorite thing to do, I have this bug sheet where I have to prioritize bugs as green, yellow, and red. And so what I do is I just kind of go through, it's exactly like the status column, except for it says priority. And I go through and I tap and I'm like, okay, this is yellow. Okay, this is red. And it just saves, and it's so quick. So for me, I find that I'm reaching for my phone first to do this, even though I have my laptop right there. So yeah, so you can tap on these fields and you can edit. And let's say I wanted to switch Diana to Justin, I can do that. The other thing to note about mobile view is that for really large sheets, we have this compact view in the top right corner, and you can just kind of scroll through that way. It kind of shrinks all the cards down to make it easier. And then it's also fully customizable. So you can tap this fields to display. And let's just say, I don't know, I don't want to see the description anymore, but I do want to see the department. I can tap that and it automatically updates. And so it's just sitting right there. The other thing is your conversations and attachments are at the bottom of the card. And this is a great time to show you our new conversations experience. So you can see it's been completely redesigned. The first thing to note is I can see this entire thread of conversation just on one screen without tapping in. And I can also access just my row comments, my sheet comments, and all conversations right from the same UI. The other cool thing about conversations is we made it so when you tap on a notification, it just takes you right there. It's just a lot easier. All right, that is it for mobile view. I have one more thing I want to show you all today, and that is our new image markup feature. So to do that, I'm going to go to this form right here, this construction project form. And let's say that I'm out in the field and I need to talk about some dented drywall. So I'm going to type in dented drywall here. And then I'm going to go into the file upload section. I'm going to tap that. I'm going to choose from my photos, and I'm going to select this dented drywall here. And you can add multiple images from the screen now. That's another improvement we shipped earlier this year. But I'm just going to add the one. And to edit this, to mark it up, I'm just going to tap on this three-dot menu to the right. I'm going to tap edit. And there's my picture. And I want to make sure everybody sees this dent. I don't want anyone to miss this dent. So I'm going to tap the pen tool. I'm going to draw a big red circle around it with my finger. I'm going to hit done. I'm going to crop it a little bit so it's like more in the center. And I'm also just, so everybody gets it, I'm going to type dent. And then I'm going to hit save at the top right. And so that's in my form now, and I'm going to submit this. And it's taken its time. All right, submitted. And so I'm going to just confirm that it's in there. And sure enough, I have my new dented drywall right here in mobile view. Maybe I'll just check it off as done since I can do that now. And yeah, that's our new image markup feature. And you can just tap on attachments and see that it's right there. Nobody is going to miss that dent now. So yeah. All right, we covered a lot of ground. We covered our new home and navigation experience. We covered mobile view, which we think is the best way to view a sheet on your phone. We also covered new conversations and our image markup feature. And that was it for the demo. And I just have a few more things I want to cover. So yeah, we hope you try our new features. I can't wait to see what you all will do with them. If you don't have our app, get yourself to the iOS App Store or the Google Play Store and download it today. I'm really excited about the photo editing. I can't wait to see what you all do with it. You can always give us feedback on that one. And I showed that with a form, which we think is one of the better ways to use that. And so, yeah. And we have our Learning Center and our mobile help articles if you ever have any questions. These are really good resources. And I just wanted to thank you for taking the time with me and listening about our new features.